Are you an indie podcast or content creator looking to reach a wider audience? Look no further. Introducing Podcastic, the ultimate podcast network designed exclusively for indie creators like you. At Podcastic, we believe in the power of unique voices and fresh perspectives. We're here to amplify your passion and creativity, connecting you with a growing community of engaged listeners who crave original content. Podcastic is more than just a platform. It's a support system built for indie podcasters, offering a range of resources to help you succeed. From tailored promotional campaigns to professional production assistance, we're here to help you shine. Our intuitive platform makes it easy for you to be seen and heard. We do all the heavy lifting for you. You just show up and create. Plus, with our advanced analytics, you'll gain valuable insights into your audience's preferences, allowing you to refine your content and grow your fan base. Ignite your passion, expand your reach, and thrive with podcasting. Visit our website at www.podcasticlife.com to get started. Podcastic, the home for indie podcast and content creators.
I remember when
I'm getting used to a life without meds. I've been in the hospital for over half a year and I've lost parts of my life.
So your memory's serving you well?
Not well enough. Do you think you can help me with that?
even your emotions had an echo.
I got a friend who specializes in mental health, especially for us.
Does that make me crazy?
I have been having trouble remembering things since the accident.
Who do you think you are? Ha ha ha, that's your
You don't have to do this alone. That's what Dr. Cohen is for.
Is waking up in a hospital bed with some girl that says she's my best friend.
Happy birthday! I'm your sis. I'ma always make sure you're taken care of. I love you.
Sometimes, when we don't get the answers that we're comfortable with, we tend to make up solutions.
Everybody is not your friend.
Ha ha ha! Ha ha ha! Ha ha ha! Ha ha ha! That's your soul!
But hell, after everything that you've been through, it's just good to see that you are alive and well.
No. I spoke to him. I just told him that I was worried about you, but he reassured me that you're gonna be just fine.
Well, do you really think that you're in control? Ha ha ha! That's your soul!
Why are you crying? What's wrong? Are you okay?
Would have these outbursts if Nessa would stop lying to me. Figure things out.
Who are you to hide me from my truths? Who are you to hide me from my life?
It's not safe to take you back there. Relax. Close your eyes. Listen to my voice.
I want you to feel better.
You are not my therapist. You introduced me to one. Remember?
And awake.
I hope that you are having the time of your life.
I have to ask you, what's your relationship with Lester Simmons?
I don't know any Lester Simmons. Are you the man? Did the people of Detroit elect Jonathan Mickens?
No, they didn't.
don't know, man. Probably all above, man. Pick one.
It's just one thing. And that's gangster.
Gotta get the money, operation, get money. Gotta get the money, operation, get money. Get money, operation, get money. Gotta get the money, operation, get money. Gotta get the money, operation. Hey, legal on this! Money, operation, get money. Get money, get money. Yes! Little big grip.
And some illegal activities with Mayor Jenkins for the past 15 years.
The content you're about to hear is a part of a paid programming segment. The views, opinions, and statements expressed belong solely to the sponsor and do not reflect those of Podcastic or its host. This segment is for informational and promotional purposes only and should not be considered as advice or endorsement. Listener discretion is advised.
Rise and grind. Wanna show at 9:15 a.m. Monday through Friday. Great conversation, guest appearances. 'Cause you experience us on the cusp of blowing up. Boom. Wake up, wake up.
Rise and grind morning show. What's going on, everybody? What's going on, everybody? Oh, I thought I heard a back. Is that me? And I'm echoing. Hey, what's going on, y'all? It is the Lake Show featuring Miles, but not even that. It is Fat MFN Tuesday. Hey. Hey. Do I get some claps? It's Fat Tuesday, y'all. Thank you. Not only is it Fat Tuesday, it is also the Lunar New Year. So it's a lot to be celebrated today. It's a lot of good fortune coming around. And if you don't find a reason to be hyped today, I don't know what's up. So what'd you say? You asking a question? What did you say? Like, what's on the beads? Okay, let me tell you about the beads, right? These beads is for Miles to earn today. I want you to shake your ass and show some titties.
Like, we would never be a morning show with you doing like that. I'm not shaking nothing.
Yeah, what do you mean?
I'm not shaking nothing.
Well,
hey, Mika.
I need you to flash me. Flash me and earn some beads.
I'm not doing
I bet y'all when we come back from break, you have some beads.
I have all your beads on.
All the beads.
That's funny.
But for real, it is Fat Tuesday. Do anybody know what Fat Tuesday means?
No.
Okay. Well, Fat Tuesday is the last day of Carnival for Mardi Gras.
Last day or first day?
Last day.
Okay.
It's actually the last day of and I learned something in 2020. Mm-hmm. Besides the fact that I caught COVID. But most people equate Mardi Gras with New Orleans.
Right.
You know, but it originated in Birmingham, Alabama.
All right.
So if you never had...
Again, white folks took our stuff. Go ahead.
Or it's a lot of black people in Birmingham.
It is.
Because I was able to celebrate in Birmingham.
Really?
And it is off the chain. And their Mardi Gras is so different. It's family oriented. They literally celebrate for 3 days straight.
Right.
With ending on Fat Tuesday.
So, they start on Sunday?
No. They start on Saturday. So Saturday night, they start partying. And yes, they have 3 parades. Okay. Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. Okay. So, yep. So what I learned there was, I don't know the meaning of Mardi Gras.
I thought you were about to educate us.
No, I can look it up, or you can look it up for yourself. But the difference between the carnivals in New Orleans and in Birmingham, like I said, is family oriented. Okay. So they start off and they have these 3-day parades where the community create floats, and the floats can represent anything from your personal business to your family farm to your household and everything. Right. And we're talking about thousands of dollars worth of floats. It's one of the most beautiful things. Every school in Birmingham performs, and then they do like a forgive me for those of you who are from Alabama, but it'll be like if the East Side had a parade the first day, then the West Side had a parade the next day, and then we all go downtown together the last day. And then they throw hoe cakes. People come
So
down.
hoe cakes is a real thing for real?
Hoe cake. Well, hoe cakes is Little Debbie cakes now. Like, so your Dum Dums, your Nutty Buddies, your think about anything that come in a Little Debbie.
Okay.
Now those are hoe cakes. So when in Alabama, when you go, they throw thousands of dollars of cakes, diapers, liquor bottles.
Wait a minute, they're throwing bottles at you?
Well, the little miniature plastic ones.
Okay.
Not the one that I brought for you today.
Why do you
Want me to throw you the bottle?
So why do you have paper towel? You never mind.
Because we broke over here, so I didn't know if we needed our own.
No, we had a whole pack.
Okay, then I'm taking that back home.
Okay.
That was personal. But people come with sacks and satchels and big plastic bags to feed their family. It wasn't one person at that parade that I didn't see. They was absolutely hungry, but I didn't see them leave without a sack. And I'm talking about, like I said, diapers and baby wipes, depending on what your float. Thousands of dollars. I have videos. I'm gonna show you.
Please show me.
I'm gonna show you after.
But so what happened is the Europeans made it freakish by showing their breasts and all that stuff for the beads.
Probably.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
So this is only, like I said, 1% of the beads that I've earned throughout my life, because I'm a freaky white person.
Anyway,
I like to show my tits.
So
Mardi Gras means Fat Tuesday. As we know, Mardi Gras is the last day before Lent begins. So now let's talk about Lent.
I had a lot of it on my shirt.
Right. So today is a day of gluttony.
Is it?
Yes. So people are supposed to fill up because tomorrow's supposed to be a day of sacrifice for 40 days.
Okay.
Now, Fat Tuesday, you go out, you drink, you do everything you're supposed to do. You eat that pork, you eat that beef, and then come tomorrow, which, if I'm not mistaken, is Ash Wednesday. You figure out something. You got to sacrifice.
So it's Ash Wednesday.
Ash.
Oh.
Ash, you ass.
Okay.
So I always tell people I am a firm believer of Lent. Mm-hmm. If people didn't know, Lent is 2 ways for 2 different people. So
I'm learning today.
Okay, Lent is supposed to be 40 days, right? Mm-hmm. Now, technically, if you go from Ash Wednesday to Easter Sunday, that is 47 days. So in my family, we always ended our Lent on Palm Sunday, which is the week before Easter. For Catholics, what I learned is that they don't count Fridays.
Why?
Because that's where fish fries came from. So everything that they gave up on Fridays, they would raise money and they would have fish. And so they wouldn't count those 7 days.
Gotcha.
As a part of their Lent, which means that it had to end on Easter Sunday.
Gotcha.
So Mika is throwing out some information out there. Purple is for justice, green is for faith, and gold is for power. As you see, I am representing the colors today.
Why the purple so small?
Well,
and the green is so small.
Well, you know what?
Because they have little faith and no justice.
Whatever. So, and today is Pancake Day.
Every damn day today.
Every day is Pancake Day. But I don't like pancakes. I'm a waffle girl.
You do not see you eat pancakes and podcast.
Because y'all don't serve shit else. And if I get anything else, it's going to be a $30 bill. So I might as well get the $5 pancakes. As everybody know, Pancakes and Podcasts is every second Saturday of the month. And if you're a listener, you are supposed to come hang out with us.
Yes, and I got a couple other things to announce too.
Okay. So what else do I have? Oh, so today is also Punchki Day. Punchki.
Today is the day of gluttony. That's what it is.
It is the day of gluttony. So
gluttony.
So Mika said we are to enjoy rich foods saturated in meat, butter, eggs, and sugar before fasting during the season of Lent. A gluttony day for real, LOL.
For sure.
And so shout out to my grandma who passed away. It's been, King will be 15 this year. So it's been 15 years. Wow, death go by so fast. But my grandmother used to love punchkis.
Really?
Yeah, every Fat Tuesday was a family tradition.
I don't like the custard.
That's her favorite one. I was about to say, and the custard is her favorite.
Unless it was lemon.
Lemon and custard was my grandma's favorite. I'm like a raspberry. But the original punchki was raspberry.
Okay.
So I went to a punchki day party for those of you who was judging me for being intoxicated on my live on Saturday. And the Whiskey Factory makes a punchki flavored vodka.
Too much. It gotta be poured in sugar. It has to be sugar infused.
So let's see.
The main ingredient is sugar.
Well, the main ingredient is orange cream and bread flavor.
Sound like sugar to me.
So at the Whiskey Factory, they do potato vodkas there.
Okay.
So I guess that's starch. So that's still sugar.
Right? I'm about to say. No way to get around it.
So at the Whiskey Factory, they do a few bottles.
Mm-hmm.
I should have asked them to fucking pay me for this. But
they should.
If anybody likes something special and unique, the punchki flavor vodka you can get at the Meyer or their tasting room.
Okay.
This one you can only get on tour, which is the one that I brought for Miles today, which is the orange cream, because this is really
we
a
want to see how much
special
it's
bottle.
for Miles. If it's for Miles, she'll leave it. We'll see. We'll talk about it.
No, I'm not leaving the bottle. We don't even drink the bottle. I brought shot glasses.
Okay.
I told you I'm not playing today. I'm not playing with you today.
Okay.
I brought you a shot.
Shot.
And then I brought my glass to say, bitch, please. I'm from Detroit.
That's a damn shame.
So yeah, it's so much amazing. Oh, and lastly, with the Lunar New Year, if you want to have good fortune, there's a couple of things that, the Whiskey Factory, I love the whiskey, Ray. But today we're talking about their vodka. But if you want to take me on the tour there, I could get the vodka. And they had a horseradish vodka. Oh my gosh. So good in Bloody Marys. I love horseradish. Have you ever been to the Whiskey Factory? Okay, so stop. So for real.
White folks come with anything.
But I'm with Ray. I'm like, I am so down for whiskey.
Me too.
But I love the specialty
I wonder where you get
things.
that from.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I even have a smoker. If anybody want to come to my house and have me smoke some whiskey for you, I have cherry chips and peach chips and apple chips, and we could get our smoke on. But not weed, just smoking whiskey. Anywho.
It's too much. Go ahead.
Not too much. So the Lunar New Year is a day of good fortune. And today, that Lunar New Year, first day of the Chinese New Year, okay?
Well, hold on. This is America. Why are we talking about some Chinese New Year?
Because there are Chinese people in America.
They're not studying Chinese.
There are Chinese people in America.
Fuck them. Come on, let's go.
So if you are celebrating and you do want good fortune, there's 3 things that they believe that you should not do today. Should and should not do today. First and foremost, they believe you should not wash your hair, which that shouldn't be a problem for Black people because we don't wash our hair every day. But it is believed that if you wash your hair today, you are washing away all the good fortune that is to come your way.
Okay.
You should also wear something red. Because I am celebrating Fat Tuesday and Mardi Gras, I put on red underwear because it was suggested. Y'all want to see my picture?
No.
Okay. Want to see my bra?
No.
But
no.
It's red.
We don't. Like, no one.
So I want a good fortune. And then they also, I ain't going to be finished by noon. I got a job, Dorian. And you are not supposed to clean your house today, according to the Chinese New Year. So in the Chinese New Year, you do not clean your house. You make sure that you're not sweeping away any of the good fortune in your home, not cleaning those things away. So if you want to have good fortune and you believe in things that are different ways to make your life better, some people have religious beliefs. Some of us have universal belief. I believe that all these cultures and things are a way of life to make sure that we have a better way of thinking. So I'm going to go over to some of the comments. Yamina says she loves the raspberry, which, yes, baby. And Mika said that was her kid's favorite. I don't know if y'all talk about the punchies itself or the vodka.
She was talking about the punchies.
Because they do have the raspberry vodka, which I'm going to Riverside Market Meyer to get that.
Mary said that she had custard punchkis for the morning with her coffee. Delicious.
Oh, well, Mary is full of shit because she didn't call me. Mary, why didn't you call me? I would have swung through.
Who the hell is Mary?
Mary's my friend.
Hey, Mary.
Mary, I would have had coffee and I probably wouldn't have made it to the show, though, because that sounds like a boo-boo morning.
Yeah, it sounds like a shitty day.
But 2 40-year-olds having a drink in the morning, y'all gonna be finished by noon? I don't think so. She said it's the fire horse. So tell me exactly what that means. We must be referring to the Chinese New Year. And thank you for loving my red lipstick.
Or she could be referring to the liquor at the whiskey house. Factory, whatever name is.
Or maybe because she was talking about the horseradish.
The horseradish. It's called Fire Horse.
Fire Horse.
I guess.
Oh, Fire Horse horseradish vodka?
Probably so. It sounds about right. Oh, you left this in the car.
No, I put it in the freezer for you last night.
Oh, for me? You keep saying for me?
No, because for us.
Are you leaving it for me?
No, I'm not.
Okay.
I am not.
Ooh, Mika, you wearing red lipstick, baby, today. All right.
She talking to. What are you talking about?
I'm looking at the feed.
I love red lipstick. I hope you went to the lip bar to get it.
Mary said, "Come over."
Okay, probably not today. I know I need to come over. How many more you got? Oh, she said I have more. Maybe I may figure it out because I know the bakery near my house in Hamtramck is off the chain.
Off the hook. They could be closed down all year and make all their money today.
Yeah. Me and my friends, and it's a warm day. When it was cold, me and my friends would grab a bottle of vodka to stand in line and get our pushkins. Yeah. I love my friends.
Yeah, friends is just ready for death.
So
it's death.
You guys asked me about my weekend, right?
No, we didn't. Sorry, we didn't.
How was your weekend?
My weekend was very cool. I was cool. I was chilling.
Really?
Yeah, I was chilling.
So cheers to our audience.
Yes.
If anybody want to stop up here and get a shot, we got a shot for you. And some beads, but you're going to have to work for those.
You're going to have to show some. Show some, twerk some. Good morning, Shan. Listen, y'all. That didn't bother you at all, did it?
I just took a sip. Potato vodka different.
I know. Shout out to Potato Vodka, the place in Ferndale. That's the first time I had potato vodka. It was a vodka distillery.
In Ferndale?
Yeah, in Ferndale.
Is it still open?
I don't know. It was right off of Woodward.
Okay.
It was right off of Woodward. I was never aware of the. She just got everything. She got drugs.
No, this is Kale's water. This is chlorophyll. This is chlorophyll to make sure that I'm not hungover because prior proper planning prevents piss poor performance.
So
Dorian.
The funny part is the chlorophyll did not freeze.
I put it in this morning.
Okay.
I filled up half a water bottle.
Okay.
And then I froze it.
Okay.
And then I put the chlorophyll.
You know you're defeating the whole purpose of chlorophyll. That's a whole different story. Chlorophyll is not meant to be drunk cold.
I didn't know that. I learned something new.
It kills the medicinal parts about it.
Okay, teach me something.
Yeah.
So I wait until it's warm.
I learned something today.
I gotta learn something today.
And learn something, but Mary was saying it's the fire horse season, fire horse year.
Oh, the fire horse.
Yeah.
Okay, I think I'm a goat.
What?
A goat.
Right, so I believe too.
The greatest of all time.
Ooh, that. All right. Shout out to Lake being a goat. I appreciate your candidness. Yeah, yesterday. Let's get straight to the topic.
No, let's not. Let's talk about my weekend. Okay, so.
She was drunk.
Okay, I was drunk. But there's no judgment here.
Oh, it's judgment.
So one of the things. When I wake up every morning now, I go through my memories on Facebook and people ask why you post so much. It may not be right. It may not be wrong.
Dorian said this is gonna go off the rails soon.
No, but my memories remind me of where I was each year.
Mm-hmm.
And 6 years ago, my college roommate's son was killed by his stepdad, which is that's a whole nother journey that led me to being in Birmingham, Alabama, because I took a road trip by myself to clear my mind.
You know, take you to just.
But I know, but that those memories remind me that how important this season was. And then I spoke a lot of negativity into my own life throughout my years because it was Valentine's Day, saying poor things about myself, not feeling loved, not feeling appreciated, feeling lonely, you know, and I'm going through this feed and I'm like, wow, you know, we really don't realize how powerful our own words are when we put them into ourselves and what mind frame it puts you in when you're trying to get through every day.
Wow.
So surprisingly, I woke up Valentine's Day alone. You know what I'm saying? With no perspective, no date, no flowers, no candy, no nothing. Anybody want to ask me how the fuck that happened? DM me, please.
I'm gonna tell you how it happened.
No, you don't have to tell me nothing. So
I'll tell you what happened. Go ahead.
So I decided, for one, a client wanted to have a walkthrough at the museum. The Detroit Historical Museum was such an amazing place to walk through on Valentine's Day.
Really?
You seen family with it. For one, you seen a lot of people in red.
Right.
You seen a lot of families. I had a conversation with a lady who was 92 and her family came in town. She's an African-American Detroiter. She used to work at the Detroit Historical Museum.
Wow.
But her family came in town to celebrate Valentine's Day with her. And everybody wore red, from the little 3-year-old, and she's 92. And she was still walking around. She was touring them around the museum.
Pointing that shit.
Pointing that stuff. Like, I used to work here.
Right.
That's me in that picture, because I'm Detroit history. You know.
Was she in the picture?
No. Okay. But she is on the Black Historic Site Committee. We have auxiliaries there at the museum. So she still partners with the Black Historic Site Committee. And I'm watching these lovebirds and I'm like, it didn't take much for somebody to wake up and say, hey, let's go to the museum.
And go see grandma.
Or go see the Black Bottom Archives or the Uprising of 67 or the new outfits, what do you call it, costumes that they have in Motor City Music, you know. And it was so much love. So I started my day touring people. Next, I'm like, let me take myself for a beer and something to eat. Let me pick a random place.
That's how it started?
Yeah, that's how it started. I love morning beers.
Do you?
Yeah. So I popped up in Z Villas. Anybody know what Z's? It's the house. It's the house. It's off Woodward and what is
Willis.
that? Pekoski.
Yep. Parental advisory.
Right down the street from the Fort Pequot. The Fort Pequot is at Woodward and Pequot, and I hadn't been there in 20 years. It was like a restaurant for senior citizens.
It is.
I swear I was the youngest person in there. No, it was a white couple. Yeah. They were in their 20s. Everybody else had to be over 65.
Because, I mean, it's a monumental spot. People go there every day, all year round. And it's amazing to see them people able to walk them steps. And the only reason I stopped going because I was so embarrassed because I couldn't walk them steps.
All right. Oh, that's funny. We ain't gonna talk about me falling down the stairs on Thursday, but we on Saturday. And Dorian, actually, our museum, the building is 102. So Ms. Anderson was 10 no, she wasn't even born. It was the Detroit Historical Society. We just celebrated our 100th year in 2024. So anywho, I wanted to pick a place that I hadn't been. I really wanted to go to someplace more expensive, but I was telling people on the live, pick a place, get the appetizer and a cocktail. You don't have to feel bad that you can't afford everything on the menu, but feel good that you can take yourself someplace.
Yeah. They had the best corned beef.
Oh my God, I don't know about the corned beef, but they had a pizza package. I mean, like 3 slices of pizza.
Oh, you and Shandy would have had a ball. Go ahead.
3 slices of pepperoni pizza, for $6.95.
Oh, okay.
And they were the Detroit style slice pieces.
Okay.
I think on my page, like people was like, "What?" But for me, I had to add ground beef, pineapple, and anchovies. Yes. You don't like
Anchovies?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
I just found out anchovies was in Caesar salad, which pissed me off.
Yeah, that's how you get the taste. If you don't have a Caesar salad with anchovies, then it's not a Caesar salad. I mean, y'all lying to yourselves.
No.
Y'all using romaine lettuce and what? Because I mean, like,
well, I have my
iceberg lettuce.
I have my Caesar salad made at table front
right.
for me. Thank you. My dressing as well.
Well, two old guys may run it called the City of Detroit. That's what Dorian said. Two white guys own. Actually, the Detroit Museum, the Detroit Historical Museum, is managed by the Detroit Historical Society, but it's owned by the City of Detroit.
Okay.
It is leased out.
I think he was talking about Z's though.
Oh, okay. Okay, that's cool.
I think
so, anywho, and the Motown, the music, you're right, the music was amazing. Just to sit at the bar and be there by myself and love on myself.
Yes.
And from there, that's when I really got fucked up. I found these free tickets to the Punchki Day party at the Whiskey Factory, and I walked in there. I was the only.
I seen it. We like, hey,
yeah, it's me. And the only other black person was a bartender, and I don't know if Paul was trans, but he definitely was happy,
gay friendly.
He was, and everybody loved him. And he ran a bar, and he like, sister girl, it's me and you.
Yeah, that's.
And I love that for me.
He said sister girl.
He did.
He was gay.
And Paul brought the people to the yard. So anywho, and then from there we went to I ended up catching up with a friend of mine, and we went to the erotic poetry event, and that was cool.
What friend of yours?
Me and Kelly.
Oh, okay.
Kelly will be here a little later.
Okay.
Yep. The erotic poetry thing was cool. I don't know if it's my jam, but I counted the seats. It was over 400 people in that room.
Wow. And where was it?
Somewhere off of Van Dyke and 7 Mile. It's a big ass hall that I never knew existed. And, that's like close to my hood. It was beautiful.
Was it did it start with a V?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. That's what
I got to look at the advertisement,
okay.
But I didn't know. And the beauty about it, over 400 people in the room. I work facility rental, so I'm counting tables and I'm trying to see money. I'm counting money because $35 a ticket, and that was just for regular seating. Then $75 for VIP.
Right.
And then they had a theater style set up in the front,
mm-hmm.
and then they had at least 30 reserved tables of 8.
Yeah.
And then they had 10 tables.
Damn.
Of people who was just general admission like me who had to sit in the back. But I got one of the most amazing massages. I cannot think of her name. I asked her to send me her advertisement. She was doing $1 a minute. I told you to let me make you a cocktail.
You should have did that first.
I brought you some ice.
Yeah. Lake is prepared today, y'all. So listen. So let me.
That's all I got.
Okay.
Would you like a strawberry? Yeah, you want
sure. April 4th. It's not. We looking at this. We gonna tell you the location, but Rise and Grind After Dark conversation is going live.
Okay.
With a live audience.
Can we get a clap?
Yeah, with a live audience.
Oh my God. April 4th. Damn, I think I'm busy.
I hope you're not. Because I want you to host it. I want you to host it. So, I didn't even ask.
Ain't that Easter?
No.
That's the day before Easter?
No, Easter coming. I think.
Oh, I got a formal event. I guess I'm gonna have to not go.
No, well.
No, I didn't pay for it yet.
Okay.
So. Okay. I mean, Rise and Grind is my jam. If y'all don't know, I'm so pro Rise and Grind.
Yes, she is. That's why I want her to host us.
I love it.
I think the conversation gonna be great. Y'all will see the cue cards out. We will be flipping the concept of yellow and black to black and yellow.
What does that even mean?
Because it's after dark. So
I'm slow as hell.
Yes, per usual. Listen, so It's gonna be fun. I want everybody to come out.
Well, let's chop it up a little bit.
We're gonna chop it up about it, and we'll talk about it. She gave me this mason jar, a baby mason. The damn strawberry is bigger than the jar, y'all.
Say thank you.
Thank you, baby.
Damn.
I really appreciate
You know,
it.
ashy ass hands.
Yeah.
I asked you if that was lotion in there, and that wasn't a hint for you to use it.
No, you went to go use it because you said
You want me to hang some?
No.
You want some hanging fruit?
No, you're not teabagging me. Stop late. Keep that tongue in your mouth. Lord.
You heard me say I woke up on Valentine's Day alone, right? My tongue can be wherever it want to be.
Speaking of teabagging, listen, we're gonna have a good time that night. It's gonna be April 4th. And it's gonna be live.
One of the things I love about our cast, do we call ourselves cast, host,
crew? Yeah.
Is that there's so many different perspectives. There's so many age range and thoughts. Mm-hmm. Each day you get different opinions and thoughts. Each day you get a different viewing audience. Mm-hmm. Somebody said you're dying.
I might be, but not today.
It won't be today. Because he ain't signed the godmama papers for me to take over the studio. So until them papers are signed, he can't die.
Anyway, she doing the God Daddy.
We need to take.
She already doing the God Daddy of podcasting.
What does that even mean, Lake? Okay, so let me tell y'all the tea. No shade, no tea. Click, click, click. This bottle gonna be gone.
Yeah. See. So Dorian said you look like you drunk old. There you go, at Chandler Park or
That's
Shane.
a compliment.
Or Shane Park.
You know how much a couple has to do to be a drunk couple at Chandler Park? For one, they got to be around long enough to feel secure to hang out at Chandler Park.
Where's Chandler Park?
Right. Chandler Park is over there off of East Shane. Is that Shane and Auto Drive or
Connor?
Connor, over there by the Samaritan Center.
I used to have an office.
The East Side Rouge.
I used to have an office in the Samaritan Center.
Oh, word?
Yeah. At one time I had like 5 offices. It was ridiculous.
My brother who was killed was detained there. Had to bring him some socks.
Detained. Oh yeah, because it's a mental spot.
There was a lot of stuff in there. Like
they have anything. They have a mental spot right next to the children daycare.
Right.
Crazy.
You know, but what is not crazy? Last summer, and I don't know if this program is still going, but they were hosting an event. Well, it wasn't an event. For those people who are rehabbing homes, they have a program where they are giving people $50,000. And the classes were held at the Samaritan Center. So if you took the classes for 2 days straight, they put you on the list and they gave you a 12-point list to get done so you can create low-income housing. And once you finish that 12-point list, you will be granted your $50,000. But it was like first come, first serve. So they only had like 100 grants or something like that.
Mika telling lies.
East side is the best side.
First of all, I'm not gonna lie. I used to think it was when I moved on the east side. I had to be 20 years old. So from all my life, I was on the west side. Then I moved on the east side. The east side was the best side for me. I'm not gonna. I love the east side. The women was easy. All their liquor stores are open to 2:30.
Always open.
And it was the best side for me because I used to trust the East Side people so much. Like,
if they robbed you?
No, and if an East Side dude would tell you, "Hey, dog, I got your back." Oh, he had your back. I don't give a damn the situation. They was down for all the shits. They wanted it all. But then that what you call that when that indictment come out and everybody on that list, it was a 138 person indictment and 111 of them was from the East Side. I was
Lord.
like, oh, they snitches.
You know what's crazy? When I moved back from college, my first apartment or flat was on Virginia Park off of Rosa Parks.
Yeah.
And then when I
That's
left,
the West Side, though. Ain't
it is. But when I left, I moved all the way to Hoover.
Ooh,
And I lived on Hoover.
Wasn't a big ass difference.
It was a difference, but then I flowed with it because I didn't realize like how quick I could get downtown. If anybody asked me where I live, I'd be like, I live downtown.
Right.
Because most of the time that's where I am.
Right.
You know, anything I tell y'all about, y'all know how
She
much
got
I
on
love
her Cardis, y'all. You
Hey,
should-
I got it on my Cardi D's.
Oh my God.
You know, I don't buy no damn brand name glasses. I have goals.
Dorian, I'm thinking about going to Z's after the show.
I know today. Oh, I was gonna say today is Meatloaf Monday, but that would have been yesterday.
That would have been yesterday. You know, because I've been trying to get off. I don't eat that much meat no more.
Okay.
And
You should give that up for Lent.
hold on.
And then you'll be reaching your goals.
I don't know about Lent, but what I was gonna say was I've been trying to get a dog ass corned beef sandwich that tastes good. Right?
I know.
So I tried Central Park Deli. It was the worst fucking
Where's that
corned
at?
beef sandwich. Oh, it's off of 8 Mile in Lhasa. And it was terrible. And I was like, it's called the Detroiter. They shouldn't call that nothing. They should call it Subway. Because it was bland as hell. It had no flavor to me. The little sauce that they did put, the little Thousand Island dressing they put on there was terrible. I mean, it wasn't a good experience. I said, I even was so ready to go to Coney Island to get a corned beef
But you know, like, I was just gonna say, speaking of Coney Island or Nikki D's, there's one by Bilal. Because I work at the Detroit Historical Museum. And in this past year, they changed their meat. Like they were serving some of the dopest double-decker. You can have it like a Diddy Moore. You can have it with coleslaw. You can have it with sauerkraut. You know, however you want it.
Was you throwing your hands like this?
Last time I got something from there, I was like, yuck.
Yeah.
No, thank you.
I think people.
Bread basket ain't cheap.
Number one, we already been being poisoned. We already understand that. This is gonna be my last poisoning of corned beef because the Muslims don't sell corned beef. So when I get my meat, I just learned that bacon and corned beef are more so cured than it is just a side or a section of meat on a cow. So,
well, I'll tell you this, and this is random, but over the weekend I seen a reel for chicken fried bacon, and I want it in my mouth. But
she
you
said
know
it.
how when
Hold on, we're going to break.
Okay.
No, just go ahead.
Are you gonna earn these beads? Because you can have. So I told you I woke up on Valentine's Day alone. I can do whatever the fuck I want. But anywho,
the bread basket is the best. No, those were the
Luz is still
Mary.
Stop! Don't
Mary.
talk to my friend like that.
I'm gonna be nice, Mary. Bread basket was considered 8 Mile cross 8 Mile corned beef because it wasn't. That was the worst corned beef.
What he's saying, Mary, is that black people don't like bread basket. But I'm not gonna lie, some black people do. Because my parents, when they first opened,
yes, because they get.
Oh my God, I'm thinking about corned beef, and I'm thinking about Motor. I mean, because everything. Remember when Motor City first opened, and they were serving them corned beef sandwiches, like.
Oh my God! This is before the hotel. This is before the hotel.
Before the hotel.
Yes.
You will have enough meat for 3 more sandwiches.
Yes, you would.
Well, I was gonna say, what I realized, you have friends that moved from Detroit, right?
Yes.
And so it's certain things my friends that move from Detroit have to have that they can't get. My homegirl from North Carolina, I think she said they just started bringing Faygo. You know,
in North Carolina.
Yes. But before then, Faygo Better Made chips. She would still go to the factory.
Yeah.
She would still get a few
Go to
boxes.
the factory?
Yeah, on Gratiot.
On Gratiot.
Yep.
Both of them on Gratiot.
Right.
We're damn near died. Damn near right down the street from each other.
So that was a have to have. What she started doing was she'll go to the Easter market and she would get a corned beef and she would slice it at home because she had a meat slicer and stuff. And she would make corned beef sandwiches for all her friends.
That's
she'd get the onion rolls from the Easter market. And then she would pack it up and ship it that way.
You almost made me cry.
I know. And she does it to this day. The last time Shani was here, that's her last stop of the day. She'd go to the Easter market, get it, slice it.
My mother used to do that and take it when we go to Philadelphia. Damn, I got the drunk slur.
We'd go
to
hoagie.
We'd be speaking of hoagies, but no. When we go to the airport, it's crazy. My mother like, this bag is full of sandwiches. My mother, I think she was fucking her now that I think about it.
No. She probably was.
She probably was. So he would bring the slicer over to the crib after the supermarket. When he closed up, he'd bring it to the crib.
Was it an Arab guy?
No, he wasn't. He was a black dude.
Okay, but black people have grocery stores. Okay.
Yeah. And he was at the Arab store though.
Okay.
But he'll bring it over.
He was still the slicer at the end of the night.
And then my mother used to make this corned beef. She used to like it was like not dipped in, but she add jalapenos to while she cooking it. So anyway, it had this flavor that was unmatched and nobody understood. Like, okay, the Oak Park original. Dorian.
Wait a minute, you concentrate and tell your story.
Yeah. So it was unmatched and everybody used to love my mother corned beef sandwiches. So my ass started selling them. So I would ask my mother, I said, "Ma, could you make me about 8 sandwiches?" She's like, "Pete, what you gonna do with 8 sandwiches?" So I would cut them in half. So I sell 16 half sandwiches for like $3, right? And then my mother like, "Why is people knocking on my door talking about they're looking for my sandwiches?" I was like, "You know what? I sold them." She was like, "Pete, you can't sell." She had a socket to him
cake. Oh my God.
To where she used real rum on the glaze. Oh my God.
I mean, as a child,
yes.
I've had real socket to me cake. That's probably. I got a picture.
You probably had my mama's socket to me cake.
I probably didn't.
Yeah. Okay.
But, back in the day, things used to travel around, so you never know.
Yeah.
Like my mom would go to work, and her friend would bring her a cake from a
something
friend.
just flew out your mouth.
I know it was just like
fruit.
nut.
Anyway, so my mother was infamous over there in the Davidson area, right?
Oh, and then I could have had it. I was infamous in the Davidson area.
So, in the what?
Area.
Anyway, I don't believe we getting drunk on camera.
They'll be fine.
They will be. Fuck them. So, no, seriously, she was really infamous over there to where stores would buy her cakes. So my mother went from making like 1 cake a week to making almost like 50 cakes a week. And she was like, I might as well quit my job. And so she started running the numbers. She still with the work, but the way she did the cakes was amazing. She had walnuts. She went fresh walnuts. It was she would crack them. She would crack them and everything. Well, she'll have me crack them.
It's crazy that you said that because I asked somebody a few weeks ago, like, remember the nut bowl? My grandmother always had a bowl of nuts. Especially around walnuts, pecans,
and even peanuts,
the hazelnuts, that weird, really hard brown one that look like nuts. I didn't know it looked like nuts now, but like when I see nuts and I see that nut, and I think it was a macadamia nut. Now that I think about it, it was the hardest thing to crack.
You like a lot of nuts,
yeah, but we wonder why people were healthier. You would have whole bowls of fruit and nuts in the home. You
would have whole bowls?
Whole fruit bowls.
Oh, got you. Okay, because you said whole bowls.
I said whole bowls of fruit.
You said whole bowls.
Because I talk funny. It's definitely
every day is Bootsky Day.
So what are we talking about? We're just talking about memories. We're talking about today is Fat Tuesday, and
I'll give you the topic right quick, but we ain't gonna talk about the topic.
It's gluttony.
No, the topic is not gluttony. The topic today is being humble doesn't mean playing small. We get to that in a minute. In the second hour of the show, the first hour will be dedicated to all of Lake Shenanigans.
And I thought you was gonna show a video.
No.
I was about to say, is it my birthday?
No, that's funny. But yo, go ahead.
No, I was gonna say, shout out to Richard, Ballin' with Rich.
Oh yeah. Hey, yes, he had this place off the hook on Sunday.
It was off the hook, and
you can even imagine. I ain't know that many people like Rich. Shout out to Rich.
I like Rich because the one thing that I've always experienced from him is no judgment.
Yes.
And umps load, if that's a word.
To the wifey engineer, y'all. Okay, go ahead.
No, but like ump load of support. Like if I do something special, he said congratulations. If it's a holiday, he said happy this, happy that. And when I received the call to come in here just for 2 minutes to say, I appreciate you.
That's dope.
It was worth me stopping in.
And you did come in.
It was worth me stopping in.
That was dope.
But when I walked in,
Lake was like, I'm so glad I got special privilege.
I know, like, excuse me. It was so many people in here. It was crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Miss Carmen, go get some donuts and then come up here and come get a shot of Punchki vodka.
Miss Carmen,
but they're not called donuts; they're Punchkis.
They're Punchkis, Miss Carmen. It sounds like, but they're Punchkis.
Yeah.
In that part. Anyway, so thank you for making me this drink. I really like this drink.
And I love the fact that our listeners think we're funny.
Yes.
My phone is going to die soon. So I hope you guys continue on talking shit while I'm on camera. Now, oh, you're so sweet. They not you. Me saying you so sweet. That's crazy word.
You're not used to nothing that long. Go ahead.
Shit. I don't know who you think you talking to. I'm 47 years old.
What you say?
Well, I'll be 47 March 11th. I did a lot. This punk ass charger don't even.
Shout out to my guy Nathan Talbot. His birthday is February 23rd. He's my brother.
Why are you shouting him out and today's the 17th?
Because I love that nigga. I ain't gonna lie. I named my ChatGPT after him.
Me too.
I know, because after you heard me say it, you're a hater.
Why not?
Anyway, Dorian said, how many black people are in Poland? Just asking. 2. No, I'm just joking. It's a lot of people, black people in Poland, though.
How many black people are in Poland?
So what they had done the thing about gangs around the world. They got a gang in Iceland. Them got to be some cold brothers.
Oh, you the engineer. You were supposed to give yourself the drums. We trying to learn how to walk and talk at the same time. What is it?
No, walk, talk, and drink. It's the difference.
But you said you don't think and drink.
I don't think it's 2 things I learned when people always mess around and choke. They either thinking while drinking or thinking while they what did I say yesterday?
Walking and thinking.
No.
You did, because I told you I was walking down the stairs thinking, speaking to people, and then I fell down the last stair.
Walking up the steps or down the steps while thinking.
Right.
Not just walking.
Okay, stair.
Because people think like, I hope I don't fall. And then they fuck around and fall.
That literally was my thought.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
And that was such a hard fall for me.
And that's why I think they come from, I think that's where they get the, if you think it'll happen type of stuff. Because in that situation, in majority, it happens when you are thinking and walking down steps, especially up the steps.
Well, I was thinking because the stairs were steep.
Right.
And I was like, I hope I don't fall because I have weak feet.
But at least you only fell down 1 step, though.
Kind of 1.5, because the second one I was on and fell off of that one. I missed the last one, but I twisted my ankle, and I have weak ankles, which, real talk, led me to get back to the gym yesterday. I haven't been in the gym all year in 2026. And I thought to myself, like, if you had been going to the gym strengthening your ankles, you wouldn't have failed so hard.
I took your advice. I went up signing up to the Activity Center, Northwest Activity Center.
Congratulations.
$25 for the whole year. You can't beat it. But the only thing is...
$25 for Northwestern only, or all?
Only.
So it's $50
for everything.
Okay.
And I think this is the problem. I think this is the division.
It's one on Rosa Parks that's nicer.
Yeah, but do we got...
They got a full gym and it's new, and they got a pool.
Okay, well, but I mean, they got the same thing. Now, if they had a hot tub, you got me.
Do they have a hot tub at Northwestern?
No, that's what I'm saying. But if you
Okay.
have, I would have paid the extra $25.
Okay, I feel
for the
you.
whole year for the hot tub, because that's one thing I miss about the great thing about LA Fitness. You get free towels and you got a hot tub, but the hot tub is always down.
Oh.
At a certain time of the year. I guess because a lot of them hairy ass boys that be coming through there.
Oh, no.
I ain't gonna say no names. The Chaldeans, they first of all, you got to take off their shirt and you see all this hair. You be like, you need to really shade that shit.
So Yamina asked how the erotic poetry event was.
It was great, I heard.
So one, turnout amazing. You can't say anything wrong about any event that has 400 people in the room.
Nothing.
Now,
unless they gave everybody COVID. You can't say something like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
But this is my bad part for me. I'm 92% a heterosexual female.
I was gonna say that, Dave.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Oh, so a lot
what percent?
I'm 92% heterosexual.
So
every now and then I could go gay.
She said that to me this weekend.
I wasn't gay at the erotic poetry.
So when you turn gay, is it because women turned you on, or you was turned on?
It means that, like, if Yamina and I was in a situation and
I can
she
see.
wanted to give me a lap dance, I would smack her ass.
Okay.
You know, I may not take her home.
You're not an eater.
We could talk about that on our new podcast that's coming out.
Yes, Jake, Sharice, and Lake is doing a podcast, y'all. My God.
But anywho,
rest in peace to Jesse Jackson.
you want to talk about that now? Okay, so
he died.
He did die at 84. But I thought
he would have died sooner. But go ahead.
At the erotic poetry, I realize it's for like lesbian, bisexual women and men. The heterosexual woman was left out of the entertainment because there was never a time where I seen any pecs or abs or a sweaty man. Even the men who were given spankings were fully clothed.
And they was fat.
No fat dudes.
Okay.
No, they were fine as fuck.
So I couldn't come.
They just wasn't.
I couldn't come.
They just wasn't aesthetically appeasing. And like the one male dancer was actually a skinny stud. So at one point in time, and the reason why I call her a male dancer, because when I was selling sex toys, she's a part of the male dancing review. Okay. She's the only female who danced with them. So I remember her from back in the day.
I know exactly who you're talking
the
about.
little skinny girl.
Yeah.
But
go ahead.
I love entertainment. And I love the fact that somebody had a girl have an orgasm on stage.
Was it a real orgasm?
It was.
Did she wet her pants?
She did, and left a puddle.
Oh, clean out on aisle 6.
Which is what the next ex said. They showed thick women, small women. The only thing, like every woman had on some erotic ass out, titty out outfit. And then
so she was a squirter.
She was. Big girl squirter.
Oh, big girls. Oh,
she was pretty. Everybody was beautiful though. And
without the makeup?
Yeah, because it was hot. If they had makeup on, they sweated it off. And the lights were down. But what I realized was, had this been the dirty show, it would have been off the chain, because the entertainment at the dirty show is nothing compared to the entertainment that they had.
I'm pretty sure.
Right, but the dirty show have thousands of people running through on the weekend. You know what I mean?
Yes.
It was only 400 people, but their acts, people, we have to learn how to be audience members.
Yeah.
Even though I'm not into the gay shit and all that other stuff, I know how to enjoy the show. I know how to enjoy the pole dancer. I know how to enjoy the girl getting a spanking. I know how to enjoy the male poet whose skinny ass talked and walked while he was holding on to a female, and he had her ass and it was bouncing up and down, like an elevator. I mean, okay,
stop.
Okay,
Look, it's 11 o'clock.
Our audience is 10:15.
It's the hour.
Okay, our audience don't know how to be respectful. We don't know how to not make comments and be like, dog, if that was me, I'd be spanking that ass way better than you are. No, sit back and enjoy the show. You paid your money. So be a good audience member, because when you go to a place like The Dirty Show, they know how to act respectable and have respect for the acts. You're not doing it. If you want to do it, do your own show. And that was my biggest gripe. The audience members. And it's mostly black men who want to be drunk and intoxicated and then yell into the audience, and you sitting in the back and nobody up front can really hear you anyway.
Right.
But so with all that being said, Yamina, I enjoyed
It's this weekend.
The Dirty Show was last weekend, and they're doing it again the 20th, 21st.
Where they doing that?
The Russell Bazaar.
All right, I will be there. Hey, listen,
It's $50 a ticket.
We are hour in.
We are hour in.
So we about to take a quick break, and then we're gonna turn.
I thought we take our break at 10:30.
No, we changed things up.
Okay.
We'll be right back, and we'll hit the topic right away. Y'all listen to the Rise and Grind morning show.
Amen.
On podcast. Detroit Coffee Lodge, located at 19737 James Cousin Freeway. Make yourself comfortable, just like home. Sandwiches made with love. Some of the best gourmet coffee around. Give us a call, 313-340-0960. Detroit Coffee Lodge, 19737 James Cousin Freeway. We gather, we share, we spread love at Detroit Coffee Lodge. Go to www.detroitcoffeelodge.com. Stay up to date what we got going on, or check us out on Instagram or Facebook, Detroit Coffee Lodge.
I have to ask you, what's your relationship with Lester Simmons?
I don't know any Lester Simmons. Are you the man? Did the people of Detroit elect Jonathan Mickens?
No, they didn't.
Killer! Pimp! Drug dealer! I don't know, man. Probably all above, man. Pick one.
It's just one thing. And that's gangster.
Gotta get the money, operation, get money. Gotta get the money, operation, get money. Get money, operation, get money. Gotta get the money, operation, get money. Gotta get the money, operation. Hey, let me run this! Get the money, operation, get money. Get money, get money. Yes! Little big grip.
And some illegal activities with Mayor Jenkins for the past 15 years.
Oh yeah, into the world of Mocha Aesthetics. Located at 19376 James Cousin, Detroit, Michigan. It's a sanctuary where self-care meets luxury. We provide a safe, comfortable, and relaxing environment where you can unwind while receiving top quality service. From expert Brazilian waxes to meticulous Russian manicures. Call and make your appointment now, 248-910-3537.
Hey, real quick, I know you guys are enjoying the show. Yes, we are always having a good time on the Rise and Grind show. But please, do me a favor. Go to YouTube, type in Rise and Grind Morning Show. hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on your notifications. Therefore, you can always be in tune with our live content and interact with us, be in the comments, and we can keep bringing dope, hot content to you. Now, we're going right back to the show.
You know what? I love that. Listen to Brittany Chanel, because I do. Go follow, like, and subscribe the Rise and Grind Morning Show on YouTube. We also have a Facebook page. You can catch us on Podcastic. Please. Yeah. Okay, I'm asthmatic, and I ran to the bathroom and came back. That got me.
I had to ask her, is she white?
Oh my God, I did. But I did run. So, anywho, you said we're going straight into the topic.
Yep.
I got all type of stuff over here. I made guacamole from scratch, y'all.
You made it from scratch?
Mm-hmm.
Let me see out there.
Mm-hmm. How long did it take?
I'm your girlfriend. I'm your new boyfriend.
You gonna be my new boyfriend? Jesus Christ, why?
This guac is hot. I like it.
I could have made this. I don't like spicy stuff, but
the guac is hot.
The guac is hot. The guac is hot.
So today's topic is being humble doesn't mean playing small.
So what does that mean to you? No, you can't choose. You gotta talk.
No, I got you. Being humble doesn't mean playing small. It means just because I humble myself to a certain degree, don't mean that I'm downplaying what I said or what I believe in. You know what I mean? A lot of people who humble, like I'm a very humble person until you bring the cockiness out of me. Like if you start saying, well, you ain't did this and you ain't did that, I can name 5 things that nobody still hasn't been able to be in 20 years. And with that being said, you know, I'm like Dorian said, Lakes roll wet bar.
That's not true at all.
No, you're a rolling wet bar. I believe that.
I don't even know what that means.
Well, you
am I being humble? I mean, like, I don't understand. What does that mean?
You being humble.
Pee without wiping?
Whoa.
I mean, what does wet bar mean? Lake's a rolling wet bar.
Like you are a walking orgasm.
Oh, am I? For others or for myself?
For yourself.
Yeah, that could be a thing. I do me better than anybody else.
Damn.
Anywho.
About any of your exes.
He's so funny.
Or current.
Being humble doesn't mean playing small. You know, I thought about this a little bit when I talk about my position with podcasting. Mm-hmm. Remember on Sunday, I came in here and you were talking about Rise and Grind After Dark.
Right.
And what did I say?
You was like, I'm in.
No, I said, can I be a part of it?
Oh, yeah. That was crazy. That was a crazy question.
I mean, but the thing is, I told you I battle with my place and space with podcasting.
That's what,
you know.
Why, though?
I don't know. It's just like.
Because you only come once a week.
Shit.
No.
Oh.
Here. You only come here once a week.
No, I see you more than once a week.
Actually, come here.
I don't know what a wet bar is as much as I drink. Is it a swim up bar? I don't know. My titties are sweating. Is that a wet bar? But I'm looking for the word. No, I'm looking for the words to say. So I apologize to the audience. Sometimes.
You got avocado on this?
That's how you make guacamole.
I mean, anchovies.
No.
Tastes a little fishy.
No, it doesn't.
I'm just joking.
That's from your shenanigans last night. Still on your breath. Should have brushed your teeth. So I literally be humble when people tell me like I have star power, that they love the way I am, because I don't want to play small, but I never want to be one of those people who play bigger than what they are. And when you're doing a podcasting thing or interviewing things and you sit there and you got to talk to somebody about their movie or what they have going on and you know it look like trash, and they sitting there like, oh my God, you just don't know. Like, the ending of this is going to be mind blowing. Everybody should come out and check it out. And you literally be sitting there like,
it was trash.
It was trash. You should have known it was trash before you told me, but they played themselves up so big that it amazes me. So I don't ever want to be like playing myself small. I just kind of want to be playing myself, as real as I can be, as humble. Like when I was in college, humble, to be meek, low rank, or otherwise conditioned.
See these beads?
Yeah, you earned them. Talk about I ran to the bathroom quick. You ran quick. Ski. But anywho, like,
stop. You have people thinking that we doing it.
Nobody thinks we're doing it, Fred.
Okay, sorry.
I am the Esther to his Fred, But
you don't think Fred and Esther was fucking?
No, back in the day, it's crazy how you got me on this mic talking to myself while you mash my food. Like, you supposed to be having a conversation. Oh my gosh, I'm happy the Lord hurts. I am embarrassed, but it's good, isn't it?
Right.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Anywho, being humble doesn't mean playing small. I am grateful when my anxiety, okay, so I deal with a lot of anxiety throughout the night. Mm-hmm. And it kicks in while I'm trying to rest. Mm. And I have to be mindful of how I ask for my gratefulness and thankfulness throughout the day. Because I know even on my hardest days when the money is low and everything seems to be going up against me, that I'm so grateful to be here. So when you said that I have a way of like changing the story.
Right.
6 years ago, I did travel to Atlanta to bury who I called my nephew. Right? Listen, no. All right, I'm just saying. No, because I don't repeat my story. I traveled there to bury him, and after the funeral, when I got there, I found out I had no place to stay. Wow. Right? And I called a friend that was in Atlanta, and he let me know that if I was willing to make the drive to Alabama, then I had a place to stay. Now, it was only a 3.5 hour drive. Mm-hmm. And surprisingly, I'm a big Wrangler fan. That's my dream car. I didn't get the Wrangler, but I got the Wrangler pickup truck. Mm-hmm. They ran out of cars, and that was the only car that they had, was the Wrangler pickup truck. So I'm in pretty much like my dream car.
Dream car.
And I'm traveling, but I'm sad. You know what I mean? Like my nephew, who I was their first baby I ever held in 1999, is gone. And I flew all the way to Georgia to be told I had no place to stay. And me just...
By a friend?
That's a whole nother story. But she was grieving.
So you didn't want to push her.
And I had to be humble about it.
Right.
But when I got to Alabama, I didn't play it small at all. Like, that's how I know so much about it, because I was actually at a parade when I got the call, like, hey, can you come back to Georgia because things is getting really bad over here. And I'm like, what? But
so you was doing Guacamole, wasn't it called? Cinco de Mayo, what was it called?
Mardi Gras.
Am I doing Mardi Gras? When you get the call?
Yeah, because it was Mardi Gras
so that's
weekend.
That's how you learned about Mardi Gras.
That's how I learned about Birmingham's weekend, because never before had I seen so much love amongst Black people. The amount of food, I had crab boils and barbecue, and it was really a celebration of life, gluttony. I hate to say gluttony like that. Am I gonna have to go to Meijer and make my own guacamole?
This is better than Kroger's guacamole.
Better than Kroger's? I don't want to. I mean, you can't like be up there with Mexican now.
No.
This was made from scratch.
I mean, so is Kroger's. Kroger's made from scratch. They make it right there.
So should I add some cilantro or something?
No, this is great. I never had no homemade guacamole this good.
Thank you.
See the beads?
And the stains on your shirt that you got to wear all day.
Nobody can see that.
So for some reason, no one's calling in, so we must be boring today.
No.
Our guests didn't even call in.
I think they're humor. I think they're very much humor.
I love that for us.
Yes. Miles is trying to soak up some alcohol. Dorian, incorrect. I want more alcohol. I really want to go to Z's to get that corned beef sandwich. Because Z's got the best corned beef sandwich.
Why are you on the Z's thing?
I was on the Z's already. I thought it was on Willis though, but it's not on Willis, evidently. But what I will say is, Miles, fix your mic. Shut up, Rhea.
No, maybe she's telling you to fix your mic.
Well, my mic was off because I was chewing. I didn't find it appropriate, so I cut my mic off. So sometimes, due to the alcohol,
But you keep talking.
Shout out to
You really gonna eat all my guacamole, huh? I said that to him the other day. You really gonna eat all my guacamole?
They got the damn seed of the guacamole, of the avocado.
Okay, so you know why? When you put the seed back in the guacamole, it keeps it green. You know how, like when you do it fresh, if you don't eat it right away, it turns brown. Wow. But when you put the seed in the middle, it keeps it fresh longer. So boom. I would make it, it's the things that you learn throughout life, because I was introduced to guacamole. One of my managers was Hispanic, and my territory for Lorillard Tobacco Company was Southwest Detroit. So whenever he would take me out, when they spent the day with you, they had to pay for your meal. So he would pick some of the best restaurants in Southwest Detroit. And he started just getting like guac and chips. You know how they'll bring you the salsa? Mm-hmm. He would get a large guac. And he like, try it, just try it. Right. I was hooked. So I'm like, over the years, let me figure out how to make it. I couldn't figure it out. And I started learning how to make it. But then if I would make it to last for a day, it would start to turn brown. And a friend of mine who is a great cook, Shalonda is a great traveler. She's a great cook. She could cook a whole alligator and an octopus. I've seen her do it right on the grill. Amazing cook. She would show her Mexican bowls and fiestas or whatever you call it, and she will always have the seed there. And I'm like, why do you always have a seed? And she's like, that's what keeps it green. And from there on out, that's how you make it. Anybody want a shot?
Come on to get it. Talk or chew that Ninja G's. Oh, gotcha.
Talk or chew that Ninja G's.
Yeah, her. She don't make no sense ever since she's been over there. Anyway, shout out to Raw But Real. Come on every Monday at 6 o'clock to check her out. Go to her Facebook page.
And her Instagram. I caught her yesterday on Instagram. Okay. She had the heaps on.
Yeah. I didn't get a chance to see that because
you was too busy being an asshole.
No, I was in the middle of I was still engulfed in the love that Richard Heath was shown. I think that was dope. I was still, like Heath in the moment.
You was Heath in the moment.
Anyway, Rhea says, okay now.
So okay, now we're on the topic. Being humble is different for everyone, but Jada Jones says it best. I'm respectfully popping my shit. It's okay to be confident.
That's dope.
Honestly, out of everybody, because when you, I am such a Jada Jones fan.
Me too.
Because I talk about it a lot. I talk about it on my page about some of our Detroit artists who feel like they're too good to be interviewed by the local podcaster.
Right.
And we work so hard to promote people and what they're doing, getting out there, attending their events, and making sure that we let people know, hey, this is where I am. This is what I'm supporting. And even if I'm not able to support, you should support it too. We sit down and we have interviews. And I say this often, to have me chasing you is ridiculous. I'm just going to go get some more. Have at it, babe. Like, if you would have tasted chicken thighs I made yesterday. And, did I break it? Oh, I forgot it. Okay, I made these amazing baked chicken thighs yesterday.
She would put some baked thighs out of her bag. They'd been good as egg.
Because when I was going back to the gym, this is like a hot topic, but I'm trying to figure out the things that we can do better as far as eating. You know, the avocado does have sodium in it. Not a lot. I use the Adobe seasoning from Baja. You know, instead of using salt, I used onions, tomatoes, and lemon juice. You know, chicken, having your protein. You know, I was going to make avocado toast, and then I figured, like, it's just best to have the avocado with a side of chicken and forget the bread, because the bread is like our enemy. But yeah, we supposed to talk to Todd said just start a food podcast. Hey Todd, seriously, I've been trying to get everybody to come up with a signature dish because I know I can outcook everybody. Is that me being humble and not playing small?
No, it's you playing an asshole.
No, listen. I grew up in a home where my grandmother cooked 4 or 5 times a week. I believe in cooking from scratch, and then I did catering for 20 years. I cook with love. I cook with intentions. So, but I know that I can cook. Can I have just a corner?
I'm gonna leave you something.
I know I am a really good cook with love. So I don't have to play that small. But I'll cook for anybody. Really? You know, he said I was making a good point, then you threw me off. So if we were going back to, if the point was us going back to as podcasters, how hard we work to promote people's things, and then they play us off like we're the bugaboos, that we're not doing them a favor. And the crazy part about it is a lot of us aren't even asking for any monetary compensation to play a trailer or to show a flyer. And when we ask for monetary compensation, they act like it's too much. So prime example, for those of you who know, I am the executive producer. I went from producer to executive producer of the Kels Unfiltered podcast. We have a sponsorship package. For $10 for a month, you can show your flyer.
And they don't even want to do that.
They don't even want to do that. That's like less than $4 a month. I mean, I'm sorry, less than $4 a week. But for $40, we'll do a commercial. If you watch his show, I have a commercial that I play on his show. To show my commercial is $10 a week. You can't get an advertising package like that on Spotify or on your local radio. And nobody even listens to local radio. We have more viewers and are seen by more people these days than are listening to radio. Because we are going straight through, we're participating with the audience, and we're keeping the conversation going. You know, the show is over. But one of the things that we do is make sure that we are promoting people, and people won't even give you $10. Bring your product to me. You bring your product, I'll advertise and talk about your product for $10 a month. and people like, hey, no, I'm not gonna support you at all. And it's one of the things I admire Rhea. Put on your headphones, get with it. What you been doing?
Man, what's up?
Lateness is not close to God. Like, you know, but you say what?
I don't go to church no way,
But it doesn't matter. God is everywhere. I don't go to church either, but
you were saying you give Rhea her
no, I have to give Rhea her credit because she consistently tries to push her packages, get sponsorships, and put it out there how important it is that people pay to play. Because we do so much for people for free. You know, it's crazy.
Very true. Very true.
No, Sports Talk do get a lot of listeners. Absolutely. But that's like one of the biggest things because people want to engage in conversation when it comes to sports conversation. Because if you sleeping with a female and you want to talk about sports, then it's going in one ear and out the other. Like, it's a waste of her time and yours too. Yeah. Get your shirt first, asshole.
Damn.
Oh, I got the shirt, sir.
So,
quit sneezing out loud.
We do have a guest here.
Hey.
Mr. Kelly Green from the Unfiltered or Kel's Unfiltered podcast. His show premieres here shows here on Podcastic every Thursday at 7:30 or 45. Sometimes he show up 30 minutes late for no reason.
No,
sometimes 30 minutes early too.
No, I ain't do that yet. That's not yet.
Okay.
You telling me so. Go ahead.
So one of the things, because I want to eat my guacamole.
All right, go ahead.
Being humble doesn't mean playing it small. What does that mean to you?
That means never sell yourself short.
No, you better keep talking. Don't.
It's simple as you never sell yourself short because you never know what your talent is compared to what other people say it.
Okay, why is he talking and not on camera?
Because is you gonna?
They can hear me. Hey, I got that word. They can hear it. But think about it.
Thank you, Kelly.
You have to believe in your own craft and your own self. Mm-hmm. Some people tell you to be humble, and they'll get that humble role for like so long, just so you can like downgrade yourself. You'll be into your own head, but really you're great. Mm-hmm. You guys bet on yourself. Don't be humble all the time. Bet on yourself. Mm-hmm. Show up and show out. The humble stuff is over with.
You think the humble stuff is over with?
Should be. See,
I'm not sure if I necessarily agree, and I'm not trying to play devil's advocate or anything.
Oh, go ahead.
I love the way Miles took my guacamole, y'all, and took himself off the camera. So now I have to starve. But he deserves it. He'll be here all day. I won't. Right. I kind of have to disagree. I do like the fact when people are confident, but the overconfidence is irritating as fuck. Of course. Everybody want to be the star. Mm-hmm. Why? Like, who the fuck are you? I mean, like,
well, this is true. Yeah,
most stars start off humble.
Yeah, I agree. I agree, they do. But I learned earlier, in my early days of writing, I would do these like take jobs for nothing, or I would just barter system was good for me. Mm-hmm. I'll just give you a little something, and hey, I'll write whatever you need. It wasn't until somebody plagiarized my work that I'll realize, oh damn, what am I doing? Mm-hmm.
They Michelle Obama'd you. They Melania you.
Yeah. And it's like, if my work is good enough to be plagiarized on this level, why am I selling myself short for?
That's true, but first you have to have a captive audience. So,
but then I had all that, but I didn't like tap into it. I'm just thinking I'm humble. I'm not whoever the top writers were at the time. I'm not on any major publication. I'm just writing for myself and writing my blog. Mm-hmm. But it took something to happen for me to realize, you know what, you're better than what you've been doing.
Now, we talked about this earlier when I was saying to the audience, like this weekend, I realized how poorly I've spoken to myself over Valentine's Day. You eat under the nut. Like,
I'm glad they're eating this guacamole. I'm just like grossing me out right now.
See, that's everything grosses you out. That's the problem. But I want to go to the comments, right? Somebody said I was preaching. Thank you for that. But Rhea said people have no idea how much work goes into promotion, but it is what it is. Some people will never get it because others allow them to do it for free. Like, dang, if we don't have some set price, at least donate something. Geez. Well, so we're talking about the podcasting thing. And as your producer, you and I talk about this often.
Absolutely.
But you have to push it. Like, what do you always forget shit, so I'm not going to ask you the rhetorical question, but I ask Kelly often, what separates you from anybody else?
Well,
does ask me that.
What makes a person want to spend money with you?
Well, hypothetically speaking, it's not really about how much. What makes you the difference is what makes you being better for the brand, right?
Which brand? The brand that the person is trying to promote?
Yes.
Okay.
So I have a problem with, like, I don't charge people for interviews, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the reason why I have a problem with that because someone also gave me an opportunity or a chance once upon a time.
Mm-hmm.
And I would like to be the continuation of who gave me my opportunity, right? So fortunately and unfortunately enough, no one never really gave me the opportunity on majority of the things that I've done.
Mm-hmm.
However, when you have options, like if a woman tell their mate, right, that you got options, like no matter what, I do anything to please you, right? So you have these options. A man would rather more stay than finding options outside their relationships.
Who cares?
So it's the same in business. It's the same in business. If you create these opportunities, you know what I mean, or these options for your client, then they should spend some money with you.
Now, I believe that interviews should be done for free.
Yeah.
We don't charge people. But once they've been there and we promoted your product or your trailer or whatever you
offer,
we should let them know this is what we offer.
Yeah.
And they really should be like, hey, what do you have for me to continue on a relationship with you?
Yeah.
That's where the bartering come in at.
Well, that's when you know most people that you ever gonna meet right now at this point in time in our lives, they're not businessmen and or women
at all.
They will find out later once they get whoever they was destined to be and say, you know what, Lake, I apologize. What can I do to assist you? You feel me? In business, I've learned the number one question to ask is, what can I do to help you? It's never what I'm receiving. It's always what I can do to help you. Because in life, what happens is people that comes aboard, whether it's podcasting or music, right? If you're there willing, pushing forward towards your career, and the person who's there anchoring your career should be the first person you ask. You feel me? In most cases, most people don't do that. I was doing 9 albums at one time, and people was going to the person who had the studio, like, hey man, Doc tripping, man. He talking about, can I come back later on or something? He said, man, do you realize he probably tired? Do you realize, and there's only one person, every time he called, every time he was on his way, hey man, you had something to eat? You hungry?
Right.
You want something to drink?
That must have been me. The way you smashed my guacamole, I always feed you.
That sounds, hey.
Whoa.
But, but no, seriously, his name was IROC. IROC was the only person that asked me, bro, are you hungry? You know, Coney Island right next door where I'm at.
Right.
He's the only person that say, you drinking, you want a beer or something, anything.
But that's the thing when you saying being humble, being whatever they say, being humble doesn't mean play small. So you're sitting there and you producing all these albums and you ain't asking nobody for something to eat? Because you're
No, because I'm busy in my craft.
Right, but you're also being humble because you can't continue your craft. The one thing I realized, I can't come in here, do the morning show, don't have food until 12 o'clock.
Yeah.
And still be able to have a productive day.
Very, very true. But however, it's not their business to know if I had something to eat or not. So but
it's your business to ask.
Wait a minute. So here it was. A lot of people knew my business. You know what I mean? My personal business. So IROC was one of those people like, hey, bro, I know you probably had nothing to eat since last night or whatever. His session at 3 o'clock.
Mm-hmm.
He know I'm a person who I don't ask nobody for nothing.
Right.
Because I figure if you come and you already know, you should bring something.
Right.
Matter of fact, I told a young lady, if anybody come in your house and you know you by yourself, you know what I mean, they should bring something. I don't care if it's a man and or a woman. And so Rock knew how I felt because he heard the complaints that not the owner but my partner was receiving. You feel me? He was like, y'all don't ever even ask him for do he want anything. So I see why he be like, y'all can wait to at least go get something to eat. Come at 4.
Now I'm going back. Rhea said that she doesn't charge for interviews, but she does charge for advertisement, and it is discussed prior to their appearance on the show.
Right.
I would like to know how that's working, and what is the formula to be successful with that? Because one good thing, not one good thing, but one thing she said was we all should be on the same accord, on the same page when it comes to that. You know, we all should.
I just think charging for interviews is greedy, though.
Yeah.
Charging for interviews is crazy work.
Greedy.
Yeah.
That's all it is. Greedy.
But at the same time, for some people who has value and someone who's bringing no value, it doesn't help them. So would it be even more nonchalant or greedier not saying, no, I'm not going to interview you? And see, what I've learned was, there was a guy named Big Sean we all heard of. Mm-hmm. And he's at Shane Park. Hey, man, can I get 5 minutes? Can I get 2 minutes? And so he was declined every time. So when he got up there and he got a name for himself, they asked him to perform at Shane Park. He charged him $48,000 at a summer jam.
Yeah, that's about going rate.
No, it's not. It's not a going rate when most people don't even charge for something. That's why when you see summer jams in Philly and New York, they dress how they want to dress. They don't got no stage performance. You just play song after song, and the people perform, such as the Jay-Z's, such as the Kanye's. It's because they done show love to these people. You feel me? And once you are shown love, you know, if Shane Park would have been like, hell yeah, you can come on. You know what I mean? Not only did he did 2 shows this summer, he did 4.
But isn't that him being
a businessman, really?
Well, no, I was saying more so like he started off being humble.
Yes.
But then when the tables were turned, he was able to shit on them.
Yeah, and he.
I wouldn't say it like that.
When you not.
He took his chance. He took his chance to shit on him because he didn't have the charge.
It's like with me, I would beat the street. I'll call people. I'll ask like, hey, can you be on my show? Hey, can you be on my show? And like people will spin me. Not only do they spin me, the way they act towards me in person.
Right.
It's like, for one, I'm a human. For 2, I'm dope as hell. But you can go ahead and you can play that. When Lake Be Everywhere becomes the staple or a house name,
right,
you can't call me.
No.
You specifically can't, or you will be paying me for an interview.
Exactly.
But that's where it's supposed to go. You're supposed to, hey, at this point in my life, this is my rate. But now if you catch me later on in my life, that's my rate.
No, if you shitty and I'm shitty too, we supposed to be bartering shit. Like anybody,
there you go.
Right. Nobody in this city, and I've said this before, no shade, no tea. Shout out to Shani. No one who's still working and acting in Detroit is better than me.
Exactly.
No matter,
I agree with that.
no matter how much they may be bringing in and this, that, and the other, you have not even taken your talents outside of Detroit. Part of what you're doing as an actor should be rotating the podcast circuit.
Right.
True.
And all of us are here we're here to promote you. So when you see me and you know that you've come across my page, like I'm following you, but for you not to follow me, it's crazy work to me because I don't even be on my IG page, but I follow anybody who say, hey, follow me.
Right. So I'm about to drop a hell of a gem and a jewel and a bomb at the same time.
Oh, I got to see this.
When, in fact, you want to reach anyone who you declare as one of the people who you look at will be funny or nice, shout out to Rhea, just dropping this in me, dropping this to us so it could be in me to say this. She said, TK.
Remember I asked TK Kirkland to come on my podcast before he had his podcast, and he definitely had a fee, and I definitely declined. LOL. He was still cool about it though.
So
I don't know who that is.
He's nobody to charge a fee. So no, I'll be very honest.
I need to get my glasses on.
So here's the key thing to really having a podcast, TV production, anything. All this shit is a lot of times, majority of times is based off what you call press releases, right?
Mm-hmm. Right.
So I will wait till an artist have a press release, right? And then I will respond to the press release. Mm-hmm. Sure, they can come on my podcast. Because it's not me asking, it's me responding to a request that they had out. So everyone has a press kit, a press release that they send out when they're doing stuff. And they pay PR people thousands of dollars to do so. Mm-hmm. Sometimes hundreds of thousands of dollars. So you be wondering how Denzel was on this person you never heard of podcast. Mm-hmm. It was a response. And when the response come, you react or act upon it, they're going to ask you certain questions to go to their criteria of their client. Mm-hmm. And if you can't fit the criteria, well, you're not the person for that person to respond to. However, you have to be ready for these. Go to blackpr.com, and blackpr.com, you sign up for it, and they send you all these press releases. You have thousands of stories that it will come to you at every month. You feel me? Mm-hmm. And you respond to these situations on people who's interesting to you and these big stars. Mm-hmm. So, and also it's okay to do what you call article marketing. You feel me? And article marketing is simply when you see an article on this particular client or artist or whatever, or actor, actress, and you do a response to a comment. Say, hey, I really love the fact that Tiana, what's her name?
Tiana Taylor.
Tiana Taylor was very, very firm on this acting part. It touched a part of my life, blah, 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 blah. And you say, sign, Blake B everywhere. Go to just have your tag to where your contact. And so when people start Googling Tiana Taylor, your story come up. Or when you Google Lake Be Everywhere, your story come up. Mm-hmm. Or the comment of that article come in. And most people don't know about article marketing. You know what I mean? And so press releases is the number one way to get people on your podcast for free.
Well, I'll tell you what this, though. I'm glad he said that. I don't mean to cut you off, but this is
go
segue
ahead.
right into my guest, not this week, but next week, is a PR professional. So
okay, what's her name?
Rocky Harris.
I know Rocky.
Yeah.
So she's supposed to come. We'll talk about it later. I'll talk about her when she can. So
it's my homie.
I mean, she cool. She really dope. She's a nice person.
And one of the things that I think we as podcast professionals, media professionals, we have to be adamant about how we want our shows to look and what we want you to do. I don't need a singer on here to talk about your song. I need you to sing. And Miles know me, what I'm saying? We got somebody on the Rise and Grind morning show. They could just walk up in here. Like I'm mad that I didn't ask the guys last week to perform a scene from their trailer. Because if you're asking me to come to the red carpet and you're asking people to buy this book or pay this ticket or this, that, and the other, then my audience needs to see what you have to offer. And that is the humble part about being small. Like when we had D. Jones bring a bunch of his poets in here, they were so humble, but when it was asked to perform, they didn't play it small. When old girl who was the designer they was like, yeah, and she a singer too. She like, oh man, she's like, you really want me to sing? And we like, yeah. She like, are you guys sure? Because half the time we assume that these people are bigger and better than we are. And that's me speaking for myself. But they are impressed that you would take 3 minutes to ask them to perform their craft. Yeah. What they're trying to get people, because everybody wants to be freaking famous.
And what podcasters still have to realize too, and people who interview people, they're not meant to be there through the whole show. You feel me? They're there to promote their product and leave and get on. The main attraction will always be the anchor or the host of the show.
Are you looking at me?
No, I'm
because because it's something that I have to figure out, and Miles and I have conversed about over and over again. Shut up. Y'all know I talk funny. That's what I'm gonna put on the t-shirt. I'm gonna put.
I talk funny.
No. Dorian has said something sweet as hell earlier. He said, I walk on toilet paper because I'm the shit. That's a t-shirt. And then I'm going to say, y'all know I talk funny because I'll be tired of people correcting me, and that's sober or not. I got a Detroit accent with family from Georgia and Louisiana. Y'all can get off my beep. So anywho.
Ain't it a beep button? You should have beeped her.
You don't know how to beep. That's not a... That's not it. That is not. Dorian, when you say not everyone, I want to know what you mean by not everyone. Speak for yourself. I was just saying, playing humble. So one of the conversations that Miles and I have is that I get upset when I have to chase people and they hurt my feelings. And one day him and I sat down and he like, you do realize it's the Oprah show. It's the Jimmy Kimmel show. Jimmy Kimmel. I should have Sherry Shepherd. I can say that better. Right. You know what I'm saying? He like, all these shows are these people. They tune in every night to see the host.
Right.
They don't tune in every day to see the guest. The guest is the accent. And he asked me like, so what you want to be? You know what I mean? Like and this is when I say my humbleness and playing myself small. You are the talent. You know.
Always.
Yep.
You say everybody want to be. I don't want to be famous. I think that's one of my biggest fears. And those people like me are usually drawn to people who like them. Like you have people who want to be the star of the show and their egos make them want to be.
Yeah.
But sometimes it's not about wanting to be the star of the show. Sometimes you are going to be a star. I mean, there's nothing you can do about it. Just your talent makes you a star.
If you're the host, you are the star.
Yeah. Of course, like Kills Unfiltered, big shout out to myself.
Lord Jesus. Every Thursday is 7:45.
Yeah. So, but the whole thing is that
I'm making mini shots.
Please, here we go. Take me out.
That's why I like being on the morning show.
You want a shot or you want a drink? You need a drink.
Run me through there. So,
don't put my bottle in the hands of anybody. I'll pour their troubles.
Thank you.
Like people be like, pour your own troubles. Not on my bottle.
No,
not on my bottle.
Especially on that my Cabo Wabo, you won't.
Not on nothing. I don't care.
Dorian, I agree with you. People are attracted to attention. However, some people, like, I'm not going to lie, you will very seldom see me when it's something I'm involved with. The only thing I ever made public that I was involved with is the Rise and Grind Morning Show. And the only reason why I was public because I figured I had something to offer to the Rise and Grind Morning Show. I never wanted to be the host. I went through 7 hosts before I even aired the Rise and Grind Morning Show. The Rise and Grind Morning Show aired June 2nd of 2020, and it was supposed to air in May. Mm-hmm. Everybody kept saying, I don't want to do it, man, it's COVID. I don't want to do it. And I'm like, I'm not scared of COVID. I have a God. I believe in God thoroughly. Mm-hmm. And so with that being said, I had to start. Mm-hmm. The only person who said, yeah, they would do it was Ronnie Chanel, right? Mm-hmm. Immediately. She got called back into work second week. So she had to go. She found me somebody else, which was Kevin Johnson. I don't never mind giving people opportunities to show their talents, you know what I mean? Or show who they are, or show their gifts. My problem is with most people who charge people for their gifts.
Right.
And their following is not as good. If you cannot make a helpful situation for your guests, they should not be your guests. You feel me? No matter how big they are.
You got something to say?
No, I said I agree with you. Know, sometimes you just got to be out there.
I want to go back to some of the things that I've done throughout life.
Grapes in my vodka. I never wanted grapes.
Well, that's okay. You got what the fuck I gave you. I do have strawberries, but you can't have them. You have avocado.
And you asked,
God
look,
damn.
And he asked for a drink, so you got your drink.
And I bought it for you. T-Bang.
Mazel tov.
Shut up. So what I was saying was,
I'm not putting no mazel in my talk. Go ahead.
Dorian, you are absolutely right. People are addicted to attention.
But they gotta learn how to be humble.
But the crazy part is I've been accused of being addicted to attention, and I just be me. And I didn't know this little girl who used to dance in her grandmother's and mom's wig. Like, I just loved being on my porch, pretending like I was part of the Supremes. When I was 6 years old, I was a nasty girl. You know, yeah, because Purple Rain just came out.
Oh, yes,
and everybody wanted to be Vanity Six, and we had the record shop, and we had a little stage, so I could be up there like, I didn't know what I was doing. But whenever my cousins would come along, I was either Vanity or Apollonia. My one cousin, she always called, being the cute black chick with the teddy bear, and then whoever cousin came from her side or my side, they had to be whatever white girl in the white. Like, you just be her. You just be in the back. But they always put me up front. I didn't know that was a natural place for me to be.
Because you wasn't afraid. People who are not afraid to be up front is the leader. And that's what most people have to understand. They trying to get courage to be who we are in most cases. You know what I mean?
But what I realize is I am afraid. Last year I did a show. We're not going to say what show, but it was around this time this year, but like kind of like a month ago, but we're not going to say what it was. If you go to my page, you'll see what I was doing last March. But when I walked into the room full of women who was not humble. And when we were trying to do rehearsals, I'm showing up to every rehearsal because I was never asked to do a monologue.
You were doing vagina monologue.
I was never asked. I was so humbled when they asked me to perform. And then when they gave the assignments out, they gave me the shortest one out of this 30-plus monologue series. Everybody was like, I don't have to show up for rehearsal. I did this 5 years ago. I don't have to do this. And then I'm watching people come up on stage with their paper, sitting in chairs.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I'm practicing every day because even though you gave me the shortest monologue, I am going to kill it. But when I got up there, I was nervous. I was sweating. I could feel like the anxiety. And I'm like, when I walked off and people was like, you were worth waiting for.
Right.
And I couldn't understand, like, because I'm with all these people who's been doing this.
That don't mean.
But that's what they're telling me.
Listen, I've learned that everything that I ever attempted is crazy. I always had a great outcome only because I walked into it humbly, right? Being humble. And I walked into it being humble because I understand what cockiness will get you. When you're cocky, you are a target.
Right.
Big target.
And even when you're not being cocky and you are humble, you're still a target. So what I do, I always walk into a situation as if I knew it already. And I know not that I was the best at it, but as if I knew it already. So
hips don't lie.
So
y'all see, you got the beads. Go to another commercial. Kel's gonna have some too.
Here you go.
You go to commercial break right away. No. So seriously, I've learned that when you make it, I tell Shenny this before. I told anybody who worked with me before, make it your business to be the best at it. Because if you're the best at it, there's nothing nobody can really can say to damage you.
Well, I'm okay with being the best at it. I'm just not good with telling people I am.
No, you don't have to tell nobody.
I mean, but people feel like they have the need to tell people.
Denzel never said he was the best at it.
Did you know that when you won that award for best podcast?
Cameras.
Oh yeah,
okay.
When you won the award for best new host
no, because they
so your talent got you that award, whether you was aware of it or not. And that's what it is. Your talent's gonna dictate, pretty much. You can't hold that back.
Right. But the year before,
you was a nobody.
No, literally. I mean, I have it on tape I keep recordings and tapes to remind me of stuff because I have alcohol amnesia. But the year before, I have new podcast host. My name was announced last.
Yes.
They screamed and hollered for everybody. And then the tape cut quick. It was like, say, Anthony Hamilton, Lake Butler. Like, and like everybody had their moment. And it was like, Anthony Hamilton, Lake Butler. And nobody in the room clapped for me but my date. And so
then you took a deep swallow.
I mean, no, because I'm saying like you sit there in that moment and you take that in, and the room is dark, so nobody really knows how that feels.
No.
So so when the following year come and people like, how did you not know you was gonna win? I'm like, I still got PTSD from the whole room going silent.
Voters syndrome.
Right.
Yeah.
Like the whole room went silent. Like, how did she get new? Like, and I've been working hard towards being a new podcast host. This wasn't something that I ain't gonna say I was new at. You got to be within a year.
Yeah.
Right.
But like, my name is Lake. I'm special. Not in that room.
well, here it is. Shout out to Rhea. She says, allow others to give you your flowers, but don't wait for them for validation.
And that's what I was saying about Valentine's Day. That's exactly. No, seriously, that was my whole point. That was my whole point about the weekend. We wait for validation to say we're pretty or worthy or chosen, when the bad advice is love yourself first. No, love yourself all the time. And when you're not pretty or chosen, know that you just as pretty as you were last year.
Yeah,
the circumstances just change.
Yeah, just keep in mind that you are God's child instead of anyone else's.
No, I'm Barbara's child.
Whatever.
Barbara and Tommy Lee.
Tommy Lee Jones.
Tommy Lee Butler.
Okay. So
Tommy Lee. Because they couldn't spell Thomas.
Oh wow.
Oh no,
that is deep south.
Milders.
Well, got you there.
No,
it was meant that way.
Yeah, it was kind of a hateful situation. I heard two stories, but anyway,
you'll be fine.
I will be fine. I am fine. But listen, here's the truth. When I started rap music, I started with a band, right? Nobody thought that was cute until we started performing. Right? Now, years later, the Roots come out and they think it's the dopest thing ever. You feel me?
Right.
Shout out to Deion Robinson, Duro BB, and Harry. I won't say his last name was Fox, but just Harry. So I had a keyboardist, drummer, and a saxophonist.
I love that.
People had no idea. I remember the first time I said, they were like, where your tape at? I said, we going, we don't need no tape. And they looked at me like, what? And they're like, okay, you're number 6. It was no number 7 after we hit that floor. And I was a rapper. And so to Lake's point, I never sought after validation. Never. And it's crazy. People say, so you never, no. I loved when the fact my mentor would call me. But my mentor would be like, always saying, Miles, you always doing something different. Make them beg for what you do. And I was like, he didn't mean it in a bad way. He mean what you do will always be needed. in order for other people to show what they really showing, because a lot of people are afraid to show what they show.
Right.
To tell somebody, I'm about to start a podcast. Most people don't even know what a podcast even mean. Podcast is a pre-recorded audio signal. That's all it means. And everybody doing live video.
And I will tell people that all the time.
Yeah, and they don't get it.
When I started in 2020 putting my word out, I was doing interviews. This is the Live with Lake show. This is a video show.
Right.
You know, I've only participated in 2 authentic podcasts. First was Fuck Your Feelings. That ended up turning into No Repercussions. And we did that over COVID. And one guy was in Texas, one was in Chicago, one girl was in Westland. We had a guy in Canton, you know, and
that's a broad audience.
It was nice. It was amazing because we could see each other, but we broadcast audio after it was mixed, and then it was put out. And then Kelly and I did the He and Sheing podcast. Same thing. It was spoken, edited, and then put out. People want to be seen. So I don't want to be like, I'm so excited. Hey guys, I'm so excited because I will be producing an audio podcast, and I'm learning to love my voice, but then I don't have to put on red lipstick or anything. I can just show up and talk. It's Mark with no soul glow. He ain't got, it ain't no mic, it ain't no camera there. He ain't got no juices and berries in his hair.
And he look like Dr.
Oh my God, he's all blown out.
Talk about Dr. J right there.
So
he do look like Dr. J.
So one of the things we was talking about being humble, back in 2020, I have 2.5 lots.
Oh, Mark walk in, people call him.
Yeah, it's Dorian.
Mark, you better not be calling on there.
Timing is everything.
Yeah, because you interrupted my story.
Go ahead, Dorian.
That's why I did it.
Yeah, that's it. I killed that going.
Go ahead, my pop. When is your birthday?
Say what?
When is your birthday?
March 15th.
We gonna hang out?
We can.
Okay.
Hey, look, I want to record this. Hey, Dorian, I swear to God, Lake and Dorian on the run. I think that would be so.
Lake and Dorian on the run. What is this, a cartoon?
A good bar run.
Hide everything.
Go ahead, Dorian.
I'm going to turn it into 9 songs. You ever heard about 9 songs? Lake, you in trouble. What I was going to say, though, being humble, I guess that's a good attribute. It depends on the person's personality. You know what I'm saying, too? Because a lot of people, like even what Rhea had said, like you want to be impactful, but you don't want to be all up front.
Right.
Nobody really, I mean, not for real. But then you got some people who really crave that. They really, and I would say a great majority of people nowadays, some reason, I think it's psychological. I think we all literally need some mental health. This whole attention seeking. Like I watch people all day long who I know they got jobs. Just post. Whether it's AI or themselves or I was like, Jesus Christ. I'm like, I try to put some up once or twice a day, if that much.
Right.
You know, like, good Lord, how much attention do you need? You know, but the addiction to attention will be most people's downfall because they don't understand, like, there's ways about going about stuff, and sometimes you can bring negative attention to yourself.
Yeah, I got
You know
good
what I'm
stories
saying?
like that, boy. I've seen that a lot.
Yeah, and for me, like, up until about 6 years ago, like, even me calling in on shows, being on podcasts, doing recorded video podcasts, whatever we do, it's the world I come from, no bueno. That is a no-no.
Right.
It's a good way to get whacked for doing stuff like that. Because I'm so separated from that world now that I can, you know what I'm saying, I can kind of flush it out. But we didn't even take pictures. We did everything that I was doing. We called fun was illegal, and it's all about, to me, it's all about moving it quietly, because I feel like black folks can never really truly get ahead because we broadcast everything we do. We project everything we do.
Oh, I'm sorry. I can partially agree with that, but I've also played the game with being so open that really only about 30% of my openness is what people really see. And it's tricked. People like you post all the time, like you doing this and this, that, and the other. You really don't have a clue of what I really got going on. But the fact that you're following and feel a need to have a discussion with me about me makes you the audience.
Right.
Well, see, you know what?
And then all gives me
Dorian.
$20 a month.
Dorian, she's telling the truth. She got the only human trafficking program ever.
You ain't never lied.
Possibly. But you know what, though? Too, a lot of the attention, though, I mean, like you said before, you remember how people will post where they at? I don't want nobody knowing everywhere where I'm at, because guess what? Everybody that's watching you isn't liking.
Right.
They doom scrolling you. You know what I mean? They doom scrolling. They observing, okay, this person over here, and they posted this about 2 hours ago, so I figured that they may be over here at this point. And then all the while, your house getting robbed.
You know what, Dorian? I didn't get my house robbed, but back in 2009, 2010, I was studying for my master's degree in information systems from the University of Phoenix. I would study at Sweetwater every Monday night because my Monday night class was from 6 to 9 in Troy. So I would leave there and I would go to Sweetwater to finish up my assignments.
Downtown?
Yeah.
That's totally
That's the only one you probably consider that, really.
No, because I didn't have a kid.
Oh.
Yeah.
I could do what the fuck I wanted. And I wasn't sleepy. But from being a student, I understood that I needed to attack my assignments right after class. So I would go to the bar and sit by the jukebox in the corner.
I love it that you're lush. Go ahead.
I know. I always
such
have
a
that.
lush.
But I would go to the bar
Boy,
and
trying
sit
to
there
get
in the
in shape.
corner, and I would like to control the music so I can vibe while I'm studying and doing my assignments. If I could get it done that night, then I could do what I needed to do for the rest. I learned that from being an undergrad. But one night, I had posted on Facebook, this was early 2010, that I was at Sweetwater. And somebody showed up on me. And I was live. And it wasn't a dangerous situation,
right?
But it was a stranger.
Wow!
And that was my first time. Like, oh, people are following me. People are and I'm by myself. Like, I don't have a kid. I'm out here. I'm in the world, and I talk about that. So I don't know if this person was trying to get me, but they did show up on me.
White guy?
No, it was a black guy. What I've done since then, and people don't even know, I'll go live if I know I have protection, and that's what people don't realize. If I say I'm by myself and I'm live, 9 times out of 10, I'm not by myself. Don't ever get that shit
talking with you too, so that always helps.
That's the thing.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Is that you?
And you know what's so interesting too? Like I find it hilarious that a lot of people find Sweetwater as a safe place, but I done caught so many people up there laughing.
We sorry, Dorian.
It was Mark.
I'm like, if that ain't happened since Mark showed up.
You're right.
So you were saying what, babe?
I said I didn't see so many people get caught lacking up there at Sweetwater. It is not a safe place.
Well, not even Sweetwater, but I'm talking about period. Like
anywhere.
Anywhere.
I've always, I mean, from that point on, the next day, I'd be like, hey, look at me. This is where I was.
I never post live anywhere other than my office. It is only because I've learned that simple fact that people who mean you harm can get you, and they will let you know. I could have got you when you was at Sweetwater. You know what I mean? They would say that.
But I'll post that when I leave.
I post that day after.
As soon as I leave, I post, and then I got cussed out for that too, because the girl came up there like, I was looking for you. I was like, why'd you come up there?
Well, part of going live is to let people know this is what I'm doing right now.
Right.
You know, like I didn't do it yesterday, but one of my classmates from Benedictine, he had a book signing. You know, it was at the Powerhouse Gym. He's a bodybuilder and everything. Shout out to Stephen Bynum.
That's my homeboy. I grew up with him. Yeah.
That's my homeboy. I grew up with him.
Evidently, y'all cousins. So
Right.
I am a cousin. Right.
But when Stephen had his book signing yesterday, and I went to go live, but the Powerhouse is hot.
Super.
My hair was, my weave turned into an afro. I'm like, this is real human hair. Like, it was so fucking hot. I couldn't remember to tell people where I was. So sometimes I want to let people know right here, right now, you need to be here.
Right. Calvin Deal said, shout out to Mark Leonard. Even if it kills me, book is out right now on Amazon Kindle.
When are we? Even if it kills him, because that's what this is.
All right, so my bad.
Go ahead, Dorian. Thank you for calling.
Come up for a shot if you in an area.
All right.
So my homegirl Nadella, I love Nadella because she's another inspiration of women. She went skiing. She is. I can say she going to Vegas this weekend. Anybody want to follow her? Like,
shit, I follow Nadella. Nadella look all right. You know I like them chocolate. Yeah. Nadella.
But
How
like
about
Nutella?
Nadella.
She's too young for you. Look too young.
She older than me.
She ain't too young. I can tell by them shoulders. You can grab her by her throat. No, man, go ahead.
That woman got grandkids.
Damn.
I don't date nothing. I don't date
Black don't
younger
crack.
than Lake.
Huh?
So I don't date nothing younger than Lake.
Damn.
I'm 46.
Damn, that's an old one. Damn, got old coochie. So shout out to Nadella. I mean,
after he done mashed my homemade guacamole. Like, you like, damn.
Massacre went down.
Like I would guacamole.
Thank you.
I won't post when I'm on vacation. I wait. Very true.
I mean, yeah, that's very true.
Yeah,
Especially, go ahead, Kels.
I would say, yeah, if I'm on vacation, you might not even hear about me until I get back.
Yeah.
That's just my
Only if I'm in Philly.
In Philly?
If I'm in Philly, I won't go live, but I will tell people, hey, I'm in Philly. Because I like my family to know that I do show them.
Okay, yeah. Because like,
I'm going to rob you. When you going back? I'm going to break your inner.
I wouldn't tell nobody because it's like 6 people know where I live at now.
I know where you live.
Yeah, 6 people in 3 years. That's what I'm trying to tell you. It's like, I remember I lived somewhere for 10 years and only 2 people knew where I lived at. Because I was raised around gangsters. I was raised around people who did bad things to other people. And when you know people have bad intention towards you, why is Calvin email come up as red? You a red flag, Calvin. Mr. Red Flag himself, Calvin Deal. Just tune in.
So, we are coming close to the end of the show.
Oh shit, it's time to go.
And we
It's time to go. Y'all get that
no.
Back it up on my face. but
Back it up out of my face. Why? Go ahead.
Vodka does it every time. Like I drink all. I'm a drinker under the table type of chick. Like people don't know.
Yeah.
Like I talk to everybody. They don't see me coming. So before we go, there's a couple of things that I want to highlight with our guests. Mark is not on camera. Do you want to come over here and sit next to me? Are you good with just having a mic?
Yeah, I'm good.
His hair ain't together.
His hair is amazing. I love it. Don't be jealous because you can't grow.
It's Black History Month, so I'm sporting the afro.
But
actually, Jesse Jackson had a haircut.
Would you shut up? Somebody mentioned that you just came out with a book.
Yes, ma'am.
Can you tell us about it a little bit?
Yeah, it's called Even If It Kills Him. It's I would say suspense thriller, and it's it's a very good book, very good book for sure. So, but stop blaming.
You don't have to look at me. You're not on camera, but I'm not just gonna sit here looking dumb as hell. So keep talking.
But it's a very good book. I I want to have a copy for Kels.
Oh, appreciate it.
Yeah, I
For
have a copy.
Kels?
Yeah, I got a copy for you
Kels
too.
don't do
But,
shit.
but
I'm just executive producer.
Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna give it to you, and you can give it to Kels. Yeah, most definitely.
So we get one book to share.
I only got one in the car. I'll bring you one. I'll bring you one, Lake. I'll bring you one. I just thought about it when I came in here. I was like, okay, it's in the back seat. So yeah, so it's called Even If It Kills Them, suspense thriller.
Okay.
It's my second full-length novel, and it's a very interesting story. You know, it's a very interesting story. It's a healing journey.
All right.
The main character is a guy, and you get to see everything that he goes through, the trauma he goes through, and after the trauma happens, he seeks therapy, and he basically, takes his journey to being a real man. He's been a nigga all his life, but he's taking his journey now to be a real man. So that's what it's about. Even if it kills him. Yep.
And this is on Amazon.
Yes, it's on Amazon. Amazon.
And where else can we find you?
Just on Amazon right now. Just momentarily. Yeah, we'll be on Detroit City Deals once I get the the paperback copies in. It will be on Detroit City Deals where you can go get it.
Yeah, maybe we could do a book launch at the museum.
Well, you know what? You know why I love you, Fred? Is I was just thinking about the amount of writers that I know. And while he was talking, and I was talking about going to Stephen's book signing, is maybe we should have multiple.
I'm with that.
A showcase with multiple Detroit authors.
Book a whole
at
month
the
of
museum. No, just one show.
Oh, damn.
Just one show where you can sit down, talk to we can
do a panel discussion.
Have a panel discussion with each author, and then give them the opportunity to buy their books, and that's the event.
I think your book club need to host it. And,
I am the book. Sorry, I think I'm just joking.
And podcasting will be behind you.
I think that is something in the makings and something that we can make possible. Kels,
yes, ma'am.
What you got for us? They said it's scary how good you do that. Like,
I'll do what?
Mock.
Oh,
Y'all know I
you
play
did
with
that
dummies. Y'all see me. I'm talking
with
about
Miles.
No.
about my puppet.
She's talking about her past relationships.
You ain't never lied. I'm a dummy magnet. I've been doing this shit for 30 years. No, don't be offended. Go ahead, Kels.
This rascal over here. That's why I can't hear this morning. Nobody does it like
It's crazy.
Nobody does it like that. Okay, y'all. Thursdays, Kills Unfiltered. I got something. Really, the next 3 weeks are gonna be like dynamic. I got New Era Sunshine. She's coming back. She's a erotic poet. We're gonna bring the energy back because Valentine's Day was a lot of negative posts out there. A lot of people was like not feeling Valentine's Day, so we're gonna bring the love back a little bit. We're gonna have this New Era Sunshine in. Also, a week after that, if you're interested in PR, I got Rocky Harris coming in. Rocky's Reality. She's gonna bring it down to us on PR and media. And we're gonna talk about journalism, especially in today's age where Donald Trump and Republicans are trying to kill journalism. So we're gonna talk about that also. And the week after that, y'all have to be in the house. Y'all got to tune in, whatever y'all got to do to sit and watch the show. Myself and Yusuf Bunch Shakur are going to sit down and talk about being black in this day and age under this administration.
Wow.
That's
going to be dope.
We have, he and I, we go back several years. We talked about stuff in the neighborhood and especially doing with black men and black community.
Yeah, he was at the Pancakes and Podcast.
Yeah. So he's coming on, and it's going to be a conversation he and I started years ago. We're going to have on air.
So real quick before we get out of here, yes, absolutely.
My camera went up.
So would you like to go while I close the show?
Close the show. Just close the show. I don't like your attitude.
But I was talking, and then you talked about your camera. Nobody cares you were gone. So, anywho, absolutely, with all jokes aside, we want to take a moment and give.
I just got her mic because she just.
Is that what's going on? Because I can speak loud enough to be covered. Am I good now? Okay, thank you.
Be nice.
First and foremost, before we close the show, we really want to say thank you to Reverend Jesse Jackson for, I want to say 84 years of life, but taking the time out to fight for those who needed it and doing it in a way that you felt like was necessary. So when we talk about being humble, you never changed your way. You never changed your way of thinking. You never changed your way of fighting. And you never changed your belief in God. And those of us who may not follow the Christian way, I do appreciate those who do. And I thank you so much for your time and dedication to people like me. And if nothing else that we can learn from today, it is to keep hope alive. And I mean that 100%. Keep your hope alive. If that means your hope in yourself, your hope in others, and the things that we can accomplish, because until your last breath, you have every day to do something special. For those of you who don't know, we have Podcasts and Pancakes. It's going to be running back on March 14th. That will be the second Saturday of the month. Please join us. Y'all know I'm doing a quarterly networking event in March. That is going to be Tuesday, March 24th. I'll be talking about it more, but I want you guys to log in that date, and it's going to be the opportunity for authors and lawyers and doctors and black people a whole just to be in a room together, talk and play some Jenga. But if you have, you can play Jenga, sorry, or whatever, but like the last one we had, if you have a question about that child support case, I had lawyers in the room that could just give you some advice about what do I do if X, Y, and Z? And it was in a setting where we all can hang. I don't want to let people know where yet. It's going to be downtown, 4th Street area. Okay. Around the corner from the Detroit Club, but we're not going to the Detroit Club. Okay. And then, as Miles mentioned, since his mic and camera is off.
No, my mic is not off. No. I would like to bring up that Saturday. Guaranteed, we will be at the Detroit Coffee Lodge for coffee and conversations in the morning. That's Saturday morning. It's the last Saturday of every month. Not this month, but next month of March, which will be, I don't know, but it will be the last Saturday of March for coffee and conversation at the Detroit Coffee Lodge at 10 p.m. 10 a.m.
I don't know why Miles think it's okay to have things on Saturday morning. It's weird to me for people who work 40 hours, 50 hours, and 60 hours a week. Lastly, real quick, and we're going to end the show on this. On Thursday, February 19th, the Detroit Historical Society is opening up nominations for the Hustle 2. We want to nominate Doc Chill, Miles Dixon, and Podcastic as an honoree. This is very important to me. It's very important to my heart, and it's very important to our next moves for our future and our 2-year plan. Please go to DetroitHistorical.org on February 19th and let's start getting our nominations in for Mr. Doc Child, Mr. Miles Dixon, the owner and janitor of Podcastic. It is very important to me that we make this happen, y'all. And on that note, we have been here way too long. Cheers. Fat Tuesday. Happy Lunar New Year. And I got on red draws.
I do too.
Do you?
Yes.
Because you was listening to the fucking real. Nigga, God damn.
Monday through Friday, great conversation, guest appearances, 'cause you